Hey, Dave. A couple of goals from Jesse Puljujärvi. Does he look like more of a confident player to you this year so far?
Yeah, I mean, his confidence grew all last year. He's come into camp in great shape, confidence, playing with Connor, so he's moving.
His willingness to shoot the puck, it seems like he's kind of focused on that. Is that something fair?
Okay, he shoots the puck and he goes to the net, right? When you're in front of the net, you're going to find some goals like that. So that's what he did tonight.
What do you think of Mikko Koskinen's performance between the pipes?
Mikko was excellent. We were red rotten in front of him, so Mikko was excellent.
On Koskinen, he was just talking to us about, he had fun in there tonight, said he wants to try and focus on keeping it a little lighter and having fun. Talked a little bit about some of the difficulty he faced last year with family gone and such. Are you noticing a bit of a difference in him this year?
Yeah, he's coming and just having fun competing. And last year it was a tough year. I mean, we rode him hard early and then struggled not having his family around. It was just a real kind of a different year. And then Schmidt comes in and plays really well and takes off. So his games were sporadic. He never got into a rhythm, So he's come in this year with great attitude. He's played every practice, every game he's been in so far. He's played very well. So it's a good sign.
If I can, I wanted to ask about Bouchard specifically. Out in the last minute tonight, defending a lead. I know this is, a focus on seeing how he's going to do in his own end. What are the early returns in your mind and how he's making out there?
I didn't think he was very good tonight. He's had a pretty good camp, but he's still got to get stronger. He's got to get harder with the puck. There's some puck play that has to improve on him. He makes real good plays when he gets it, but there's some critical area stuff that still can improve on him.
Just to backtrack on the line of questioning about Koskinen, do you think the general public kind of doesn't think about that enough in terms of the stuff that athletes, yourself, coaches, that had to deal with last year, just being away from?
I don't worry about what the general public think. I worry about Koski playing goal. So I don't have any idea what the public thinks. I deal with what's internal here.
No, so I just meant in the sense of the fact that it was a very different year, and it was obviously tough for him as he kind of conveyed to us. That's all I meant.
Yeah, we just mentioned that he was, it was a tough year for him last year, and he's come back in great spirits and he's played well.
What did you think of your top two lines? Kind of you tried Cassian up, Fogle with some guys.
We'll go back to our regular lines tomorrow.
How did you think Cody Ceci played tonight?
I'll have to go back and watch the tape. I didn't think our whole group played very well tonight.
So, in getting back to Jesse looks a little hungrier for the puck. In the past, he would give it up to somebody else because he deferred to them. Does he seem a little hungrier or no?
Yeah, I think he's just more confident. When the puck comes to him, he knows he can do good things with it, whether it's shooting or protecting or whatever he's going to do. So he's just a more mature, more confident player, and I think that's what you're seeing. He looks like a better player because he is a better player right now.
And he's still growing into his body, getting to know, okay, I'm a big man here. I can push people around. I can protect the puck. I can do those sort of things that people his size can do.
He can cover a lot of space, and when you're in his space, it's hard to control him. So that's what a big gangly man does. But and he's getting stronger every day. I mean, he's a big, strong man that plays the game hard with a lot of intensity. So that part of it makes him hard to handle.
Is there anybody else in the league that could throw a 40-foot backhand pass right on the tape to Nugent Hopkins, like Leon did?
He threw a lot of backhands tonight, some to our team, some to the other team.
I was going to get to that, but yeah. But that's what happens with a player who sometimes gets a little too cute.
The problem is when that happens in the playoffs, it usually goes against you, and that's the problem I have with it.
Good, thank you.
Sorry, Dave, just to the left here, just with Mikko's performance and Mike, 2 seasons ago, I guess, it was almost like back and forth. Their numbers were almost exactly alike regarding playing time. Is that what you might like to do this season now that you're back to normal, or how will that sort of set up over the next?
We've talked about getting them both into a rhythm. I don't think we'll go long periods where both guys or one guy sits a long time. So I think both teams will, or both guys will play. There's certain games where they have a little bit of different style outside the net. So there's certain games that we'd like to see that we think it's an advantage one or the other in there. you know, so there's some things like that that come into play, but we'll certainly keep both of them up and going. If they're both playing well, they both deserve to play, and that's what we'll try to do.